Tig here again. In this video, I'm running an experiment. Can you use Gen AI chatbots to produce text that will bypass AI detectors? Typically, you'll expect conventional, airbrushed, corporate, and predictable writing from chatbots, but can you prompt them to produce work that deviates from statistically likely patterns of words and will bypass AI detectors? Stay tuned to find out. But first, if you've got a question on anything to do with Gen AI in higher education, don't be shy and let me know in a comment. I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video. To help me with the YouTube algorithm, subscribed to the channel and shared this video or any of the other videos on this channel you think would interest or help someone that you know. In return, I promise to continue providing high quality and authoritative information on the use and misuse of Gen AI in higher education. Now, on with the show. Claude is my favorite chatbot, so I'm going to start by asking it to produce an essay for me that can bypass major AI detectors. I'm using the premium version of Claude. I know, right? Being fancy for this one. I say what I want, but I'm putting the ball in Claude's court by getting it to ask me as many questions as necessary to produce an output of this type. Claude says that this is deception and it's refusing to help me. It says it cannot and will not help me. Thanks for nothing, Claude. You're a goody two-shoes. Maybe the issue was the prompt. I try with a better prompt that says I'm doing an experiment and want to check if chatbots can create output that can beat AI detectors. Nah, it's not having it. Not possible with Claude. Let's try Copilot. We're accessing the premium version of this through my university. It says that it can't chat about this and terminates the conversation. Whoa, that's a bit rude, but okay, I accept. What about Google Gemini? Let's try that next. Google aren't known for being the most ethical company in the world. It says that creating text to bypass AI detectors is harmful and unethical, and it won't do it. Sure, creating text to bypass AI detectors is unethical, and tax avoidance, the misuse and manipulation of search results, and use of others' intellectual property is fine, I guess. Burn on Google. What about perplexity? This chatbot says that it doesn't engage in deception and won't disguise Gen AI writing. Fine. Guess we need to try another chatbot. How about ChatGPT? It's the king of tools for cheating since it was launched in 2022. It asks us some questions about the output we're trying to create, the purpose of the output, the length and format, the content and style, the types of errors we want to introduce to make the output seem like it was human written, and the patterns that it should avoid. As you know, when a Gen AI is asking you questions, the more comprehensive your answers, the better the quality of the output. I say that I'm writing this text for a blog and want it to be somewhat formal and professional. I want it to be 1,500 words in length. The topic of the article is the topic of this video. Can chatbots beat AI detectors without using humanizers to rework the text? Stylistically, I wanted to base the outputs on the prompts I have written previously. I give it carte blanche for the types of errors and mistakes it wants to introduce. The readability is key, and I say, don't use delve or dive, two dead giveaways of Gen AI writing. It writes me an essay called How Effective Are Chatbots at Bypassing AI Detectors, and we'll paste it into this document here. Can this output really bypass AI detectors though? We'll test that shortly. What about Pi? I give Pi the prompt saying that I'm doing an experiment and want text that can bypass AI detectors. I say I want a 1,500 word essay on can chatbots be used to bypass AI detectors, and that I want mistakes and statistically unlikely patterns of words to achieve this. I say it can include whatever mistakes it wants to make the output seem like it was human written. It gives us an essay called Are Chatbots Capable of Writing Like a Human? Exploring the potential of AI in bypassing detectors. We'll paste the output into this document here for later testing. Now it's testing time. Will these outputs bypass the Turnitin AI detector and Originality AI detector? For the ChatGPT version, we've got an AI score of 61%. That's not very good. You'll notice that the word count is below the 1,500 words we wanted. Excluding the conversation with ChatGPT, there are only 823 words of text that it claims were written to bypass AI detectors. It hasn't flagged the response by ChatGPT at the beginning that reports how it will adhere to instructions. Though that is mostly numbered or bulleted lists that Turnitin generally doesn't flag anyway. anyway. However, it doesn't achieve this for long, as big chunks of the essay, written to bypass AI detectors, have been flagged, including numbered lists. If there are any typographical or grammatical errors in this output, I can't see them. It reads well, though it doesn't say very much with its 823 words. How does it do with originality? I've left out the conversation with ChatGPT here and just included the essay. It says the essay is likely 100% AI written. That's as bad a score as it could get. You may also have spotted that it uses the word dive. Couldn't resist. The PyText written to bypass AI detectors gets an AI score of 100% from Turnitin. Dang, that is tragic. If Turnitin is flagging 100% of the text, it's obvious Gen AI writing with typical statistically predictable writing. You'll notice that the word count is very low too. Instead of 1,500 words, it's given us 535 words. Third of what we requested. Again, if there are spelling or grammar mistakes in this, I can't see them, and Microsoft Word didn't either. It reads satisfactorily and is clear, though it doesn't say very much. The essay concludes that we may soon see a world where chatbot generated content is virtually indistinguishable from human writing. We're definitely not there yet. How does it perform against originality? Originality is 99% confident that the text is AI written, so not great. And after all that, I'm going to conclude it's not possible for conventional chatbots to create text that can beat AI detectors. They can't get away from their statistically probable sequences of words and can't introduce errors or mistakes that make the work appear human written. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and please like, share, and subscribe to help me grow the channel. Thank you.